Okay, guys, so those who stay home a lot, all right, this is my best advice for you guys. If you guys are home and, I guess, you're feeling unproductive, I don't know. I was watching another video and I saw this topic and I guess I wanted to do my own version of this video, right? So I was thinking, like, okay, if you're staying home a lot, all right, that means you're not busy in life. When you're not busy in life, right, you're not going to be gaining any skills, experiences, learning different life lessons. You're not going to be leveling yourself up as a person. Maybe you're unemployed, you're not making money, you don't have a business, you're not getting paid off of YouTube. And so maybe you're like, bro, so if you stay home a lot, that means you're not doing anything productive with your lifestyle. I get it, right? I know a lot of people, they're like, well, maybe I'm trying to be an entrepreneur and maybe I'm trying to do business and I'm trying to be a streamer, I'm trying to do e-commerce. I get it, I understand. But if you're not getting paid right now and that's not your career, maybe you need to find a balance in doing every component of your life. You got to pay your bills somehow. You got to go out, you got to make money somehow. You got to take care of your family somehow. And if your side hustle right now is not turning into a career at the moment, maybe you got to go ahead and do, a balance of things. Maybe in the morning you work a job and then you go to the gym and then you come home focus on your business, or maybe you work multiple jobs but you make content creation and vlogs off of your jobs and you post it on YouTube or TikTok and you get viral and you get monetized off of that. So you got to figure things out, all right? If you're home and all you do is stay home all day and you're not doing any of the things I listed, you're not doing content creation, you're not doing any self-growth or development, you're not making money online, you're not doing anything at home, right? Anything productive, what are you doing with yourself, all right? You need to get your ass out the house. Okay, so for example, my best advice, right? I'm only 22. I just turned 22. But when I was 16, all right, I was still in high school at that time. I was about to become a senior in high school. And I remember, right? I remember at one point in my life in 2018 when OG Fortnite was popping, bro. I remember the whole summer, I quit football. I was being a jackass. I was being lazy. I wasn't focusing on my grades. I was failing all my courses and shit. I was a dumbass, bro, back then. You know what I'm saying? But the year later in 2019, I was about to be a senior. I said, you know what? I'm going to take life serious. And I was home all day playing video games, you know what I'm saying? Looking at Nicki Minaj and all this other bullshit. But I decided, you know what? I was always in the house. I'm not doing anything beneficial or productive with my life. I need to get the hell out. I need to experience life and be productive as much as I can. So I started playing sports again. I started grinding. I was playing football. I was training, doing combat sports, running, swimming. And then I was working at this landscaping company. So I was making money and stacking up my life skills and experiences as a young 16, 17-year-old. I just turned 17 during that time. And then when school started again, right? I was a senior. I was gone all day, bro. I was hustling. I'll wake up at 5 a.m. I'll get to the bus stop at 6:30. School will start at 7:30ish. And then school would end at 3:10. Do the usual school shit, eat lunch, do my classes. And then from 3:30 to 6:30, I was training, playing sports. And then on the weekends, I was playing football nights. And then I'll be working at my landscaping company, going to church, focusing on YouTube, homework, whatever I had to do in my life. Detoxing, relaxing, getting some sleep. 2020, right, during pandemic when I graduated high school, I was working two jobs, right? I didn't want to stay home. There was nothing to do at home too, right? I was still trying to do YouTube, but I needed money. I need to level up as a 17-year-old. I need to gain life skills and experiences. And you're not going to experience shit now if you stay home. That's all you do is stay home, play Fortnite, hoping to get rich off of content creation. You're not doing jack shit, right? So my best advice, right? Do a balance. Do both of it at the same time. You can do both, right? There's no excuses. So I said, you know what, pandemic hit, nothing to do, nothing, I'm not going to college. I never believe in college. I know, like, that's not going to get me rich. Different subject, different video. Watch it. Anyways, I said, you know what, I'm going to just hustle, bro. So me and my boys just started working at Taco Bell. We was working from 7 a.m. And what I would do is I would do double shifts. I would stay from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. grinding Monday to Friday, bro. I did that for 1 year straight. All right, I was doing double shifts, only getting paid $11 an hour. And then weekends, I was working as a landscaper, right? And then I'll work at Taco Bell night times, go to the gym. I was hanging with the boys, going to the beach, hiking, swimming, spending time with my boys, with my girl, traveling here and there. So I was always being productive. And, what I'm saying? I made sure that as I did as much as I can to level myself up in every aspect. Of course, as the years went on, I started having different realizations, about 9 to 5. Like, I'm not going to do this forever. I want to get rich. I want to start a business. So 2022 comes. I was working 3 jobs at one point. I was working at a high school in the morning, working at Taco Bell night times, working at this driving company, And then I was working at this restaurant job, and then I was traveling with my girl here and there, errands, doing DoorDash from my car, Uber Eats. I started YouTube at the time as well. I started reselling as well, my reselling business. And then 2023, I was working at this warehouse, different restaurants. And then 2024, I was doing all kinds of different stuff. I was being occupied. But the whole point I'm trying to make is be occupied, all right? If you're home, you're not occupied, all right? You just, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Well, of course, maybe you're doing you're trying to start a business. But like I said, there could be a balance of things, okay? Especially when you're starting off. But this advice is mainly for younger people, because I feel like younger people, they don't have any, obviously they don't have any skills or experiences, any good work ethic. They never experienced life yet. And so, graduating high school, you never experienced shit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're hanging around with all these other idiots in school. You did your homework, played sports, you did dumb shit. But I'm talking about real life, you know what I'm saying? Like the Matrix, bro. You never experienced driving or, traveling on your own, or working with older people, or working multiple jobs, or balancing out with trying to start a business, or going to the gym and training and your health, and going to church and acupuncture. You know what I'm saying? There's so many shit that you need to do and experience in life. You're not going to do it if you're on your ass at home playing Fortnite, hoping to get rich, trying to make content, and go do all this kind of different stuff. You're not gonna experience life, bro. So my best advice is when you're young, right? You're 17, 18, join as many things as you can, but balance it out. So what I would recommend, all right, make sure you take care of every aspect of your life. So what I would do, right, if I was 17 again, obviously without the pandemic, but if I was 17 again, if I was 17, your guys' age right now, fresh out of high school, getting ready to whatever venture in my life, what I would do is I would work 2 full-time jobs, okay? So in the morning, I would work an early morning job. Let's say I start at 6 a.m. I'll clock out at 2 p.m., right? I'll do something. I would probably recommend working at like a physical labor job. Don't do anything easy, okay? Because when you're young, you got energy, you're trying to build up your strength, but physical, anything, right? That's why I recommend doing sports too, or anything. Physical labor teaches you a lot of mental resilience, but it also builds your mind, your body, and your soul. So when you're working a physical labor job, right, you're building up your work ethic, you're building up your mental resilience, you're building up your body, you're building up your soul, you're building up a lot of things. So I feel like that's the benefit, especially if you're young, all right? You're 17, you're a man. Oh, you got a lot of energy. Your body's young, you're strong. Yes, sir. So I'll like when I used to work landscaping, warehouse jobs in the morning. So probably I'll recommend maybe landscaping. It's easy. Maybe a detailing job, or maybe hotel. You guys are cleaning, housekeeping. That's all physical labor, right? But I'll probably recommend, because I used to do it, I'll probably recommend landscaping, because you learn a lot of different skill sets. You become, like you look at those older guys, right? The older men, your dad or your uncle, or like other coworkers. When you look at them, you ask them anything. They know everything, right? They know detailing. They know how to fix cars, car maintenance. They know how to do carpentry, construction. They know how to paint on the, what is that called? Like painting the roof and walls. They know how to landscape. They know how to do everything, right? They know how to drive all kinds of certain vehicles. So I recommend doing landscaping because it teaches you a lot of different skills, right? I learned how to drive over there. I learned how to drive forklifts, how to cut grass, how to leaf blow, how to paint roads and curbs, how to clean water fountains and fish ponds, how to trim bushes and trees, how to plant grass. So if you're developing your manhood, bro, you got to get a lot of skills, because a lot of grown men, right, they know a lot of shit. So I recommend doing something like that, all right? That's my best advice. My second job, right, I'll work at nighttime, and I would do a fast food or restaurant job. The reason why I would do a fast food restaurant job is because I used to work at Taco Bell now, right, for 2 years, bro. During the pandemic and all, when I was 17 to 19 years old, I was working at Taco Bell. I recommend doing that because it teaches you a lot of things, right? Fast food, I get it, busy, you're gonna bust ass a little bit, but it's pretty easy, what I'm saying, in a sense. It teaches you a lot of communication skills, all right? It teaches you a lot of how to deal with people, how to deal with, under pressure, multitasking. But when I was working customer service for 1 year straight, I was taking orders at the drive-thru. Every day, you would experience some sort of jackass coming at the drive-thru. Every day, right? I know anybody who works fast food or customer service, you guys know there's at least one person, 1 to 2 people or more. At least one, though. They would come in and be a jackass. They'll be rude. They'll be complaining, talking shit, doing some dumb shit. And you'll get pissed off. But you got to keep your cool. You got to be stoic. And you got to be professional. And you got to learn how to communicate with them. It's okay, sir. I'll fix that order for you. Shut the fuck. But when you go in the back, you punching boxes and shit. You're getting mad. But you gotta keep it cool. You gotta be professional. It taught me a lot of things like that. All right, how to communicate, how to be more bold. A lot of shy people I used to work with, I said, bro, don't worry, bro. You gonna build up your. You gonna be more bold, bro. You gonna grow out of your shell. You're not gonna be shy anymore when you work customer service. You gotta you gotta learn how to speak loud and clear. Speak different skills you could learn. Also, food service, you work with basic shit. Working quick, making the food neat. You learn different skills like frying, dishwashing, delivery. You learn the process. And the schedule is also flexible. That's why I recommend fast food, because it's flexible. You're not getting paid too much an hour, but it teaches you a lot of skills, bro. So I recommend that for any young people. Do a physical labor job in the morning, and then nighttime, you work at an easier job, but also at a fast food or customer service job. You know what I'm saying? Or I would recommend maybe a car rental job if you guys want to learn how to drive. I used to work at car rentals. They would stay up at we would have night shifts and shit like that, or a restaurant job too. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like do fast food and you like do something more professional in a sense, and you like work with older people, more mature people, I would say work at a restaurant. Do dishwashing jobs, learn how to cook, or do pantry, or be a waiter. You're gonna deal with jackass customers anyway, so you're gonna learn, bro, boys, yes sir, and females, whoever watching this. So I recommend doing that. Okay, get off your ass, do that, and then after that, I would focus on my physical health and my mental and my health, whatever. I would eat good. I'll drink water, do my diet. I'll go to the gym. I would join a sport. I would recommend joining a combat sport, because it's all in one, right? You get beat up, you learn how to fight, you learn how to defend yourself. You're building up your mental, your soul, your spiritual, anything. You know what I'm saying? You're taking care of your health. And then when you come home, I would focus on other things, maybe online business, to focus on your finances. Learn different online skills, learn how to make money, record videos, do streaming, learn stocks, e-commerce. I don't know, figure out ways to make money and to grow your future, right? Because your business is going to determine your future, all right? These 9-to-5 jobs ain't going to make you rich. And if you're trying to be rich like me, you're going to realize that you need to be your own boss and do a business. And the easiest, most accessible way and a worldwide global market is starting a business online, right? It's free marketing. Everything is free. You get free exposure. But the thing is, it's oversaturated. So you got a lot of competition. But you got pros and cons. So I recommend doing all kinds of stuff. On the weekends, go to church, focus on your spiritual, do devotions, read the Bible, hang out with your friends, your family, talk to a girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, attract quality females, hang out if you got a girl or a boy. I don't know what the hell you guys are. But yeah, I'll go also what me and my girl loves to do too is we'll have a lot of alone time. So there'll be times where we take off. I do my work in the morning, but then we'll hang out. We'll go to the movies. We'll go hang out at the beach, the park. We'll have staycations at hotels. We'll travel. We'll go to Vegas, California. We would have fun. Or even if we're not doing like fun stuff, we'll do like side hustles. Like we'll spend time together. This is our date time. We'll go ahead and do DoorDash, Uber Eats, make extra income. We're spending time together. And then I also love going down to the acupuncture or chiropractor or training with my girl. We will go there, you know what I'm saying, take care of her health. But the whole point I'm trying to make is get the hell out the house and get shit done, especially if you're young, okay? I just laid out a blueprint for you guys. If you guys want to go to college, by all means, do it. If that's what your career wants to do, what you want to do it. But what I would do is, this is the blueprint I would do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I pretty much did the past 5 years out of high school. So yeah, anybody, you don't gotta agree with me, but hey, that's my personal take. And yeah, I'll see you guys for another video. Yes, sir.